Good morning, chickadoes and chickadees. Today is Thursday, January 7th, and this is your lesson video. So, we're exploring the concept of identity this week and looking at a variation of sources of text to kind of pull this concept from. You're looking at songs, and we're still focusing on those skills that we need in regards to rhetorical analysis and argumentative writing. I love y'all's responses of how y'all finished my paragraph in response to the Part of Me song. I love how some of y'all took the extra initiative and probably misread the instructions, but it's okay. And you wrote a brand new paragraph either for Part of Me or you wrote a paragraph for Roar. Either way, however you did your responses, I loved how y'all took that opportunity, that challenge to work with it, truly embedding your textual evidence, weaving it in to your own thoughts and words, and still have something to say. Rather than totally relying on the evidence to speak for you, you spoke through the evidence. And that is the level of writing where we need to be in May. So the fact that we're here, that we are in January, and we're writing this way and kind of dabbling in it and playing around with it, and y'all are getting it, that makes me so excited. I am so pumped by after I was reading y'all's responses, because they were beautiful, they were wonderful, they were y'all's responses. I love that ingenuity, I love that depth, that complexity, that true understanding. Whether it was just a sentence or two that you added on, those sentences were powerful. Um, they were pithy, straight to the point, and they did the job. That analysis, that line of reasoning. So just adding on and developing and having that true conversation, that just makes me so optimistic for the writings that I'm planning to see from y'all coming up in the next couple of weeks and months as we move to preparing for our exam in May. So I'm excited. Thank you for that. And I'm going to go in today and start grading your responses for the songs that you chose. I can't wait to see how you built that paragraph. If you get a 60 on it, okay, don't be deterred. The only reason, probably, if you get a 60 is because you did not identify the purpose of the text. Okay? That needs to be evident. That is the main goal when it comes to rhetorical analysis, because that's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on what the writer is doing, what they're trying to achieve in their text, and how they're building it up to get that done. So we don't identify the true purpose of the text, we missed it. So if I say 60, if I say come see me for tutoring, if I say anything like that, be sure to read the notes, be sure to read my comments, and come on the Zoom call and we'll break it off, because for most of y'all, it's just one sentence or a part of a sentence that we need to adjust, and then you get your 100, because everything else is there. It's just we're missing that identification of the writer's purpose of that text. But I am overjoyed, I am ecstatic over what I am seeing when it comes to the embedding, the weaving in of the evidence, and then the analysis that's coming along with it. So I'm excited. So today, you're gonna watch two videos from me. The first one is a deaf comedian. She's talking about, never judging a book by its cover, about her experience at performing at the Lincoln Center and her interaction with another individual or two individuals. I do have to warn you, she does make the reference to the phrase pole dancing. It is a vulgar concept, but it's not in that context here. She doesn't really extrapolate on that idea, but she does make reference. She does say the word pole dancing or pole dancer, but it's more of the joke rather than the derogatory form of it. So I just kind of want to preface that for you. So just don't be alarmed. It's part of her joke. It's about just kind of like where her abilities are, making fun of the sense of aspirations and limitations that she has because of her disability. But it's just part of the joke. So that's the humor side of it. As you notice, today's folder is labeled Identity, Humor, and Politics. Question 3, again, TED Talks, gotta love them. We're looking at a video, a TED Talk from a very prominent lady. It is something in a sense that have to watch because this is Stacey Abrams. If you're familiar with what happened yesterday in Georgia or the day before in Georgia, um, we have to understand the context of this video. It was given back in 2018 as she was asked to talk about her ideas, her struggles, her challenges, her successes. And so this is more focusing about this concept of identity and who she is, not in relation to what is currently going on in our political climate in America. So we're focusing on her 2018 speech and focusing on the concept of identity, about who she is and how who she's coming to be, and formulating these three questions to kind of define who she is and how she's going to progress in life, not the political climate and what's going on in Georgia and going on in America right now. I just want to put that out there. So I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you get a laugh. I hope you get inspired. And then your assignment today is to talk to me about identity. Looking at these two videos, what does that mean to you now? What is the concept of identity? Really delve into that conversation today. I do have a limitation though. I believe I have it set at 200 words. So pick your words wisely. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Make good choices. And if you have any questions or need any help, jump on the Zoom call with me today. All right. I love you. Have a good one. Stay safe.